Hi guys, I'm here with today we're going to do like part of the fourth act.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainslift get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsliff already. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Neffer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through. All right, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room, but not joining the ceremony.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarier's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be great.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, got it.
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever...
You're such a killjoy.
All right.
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes. Phew. his office. Pretty standards. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rare?
Yeah. No, I don't have Nefer because you might see one Alma. I didn't really pull for Nefer here. So anyway, I'm just gonna put it here for a little bit. Oh my god. Yes, I'm done.
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
break his neck.
Neutralized.
Click it. Oh.
This one should be archived under purged target.
Oh.
Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact. Neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed, neutralized. Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants. Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important. Female, 13. Occupation, none. Neutralized. Filed. Male, 11. Neutralized.
How long am I supposed to do this for?
Male.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
A file. It's at this stage.
Where do I find it?
Mr. Vedifalnir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Rarier, I trust you're here because you have something important.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out. It's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I would tell me. Does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such.
No fooling a prophet.
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings. You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject, and the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted...
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious.
You are so wise and
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spy. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this for many reasons. There is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his fate. His name is Rayrir. And
What did you say?
a cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Simple. I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last. Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything?
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way...
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over and over again? Or the Vinster King? A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be...
The Rayrir of Solna. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. But is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that know... Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold, no matter who I have.
Turtle, you want to come out?
Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out. Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
What am I doing anyways? You wanna come out?
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? But... Felindis!
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering.
Oh!
I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too.
What?
For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
So
If
cute,
even
Turtle.
you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on...
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a prisoner, doesn't it bother you getting covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now, you seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
What was the training ground? We've already done this before.
You have a firm grip on the handle, then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Pray one sense of thing.
I know that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. There's no traces.
That doesn't make it open enough for you. The king just happens to need you right now. Something doesn't.
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell into the cell of that hour. He only had to take out a handful of the guilty. But now,
The ones I killed have always been guilty, and have carried over.
Oh, that's a lot of dead children. Oh god damn. Left or right? Right's always right. No. I'm gonna go right.
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, we did. What about it?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead. I just don't get it. After everything he's done, why do you still stand by? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. If you...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't... Things are getting worse by the day. But... if all this research comes to nothing, what then? But... could he... No. Sure...
Oh.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live.
Yes. I just want to go on living.
Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through it. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Lindis? No. Why? But you bear no... How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my... Erminsul. Finster King. Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
So is this? Oh. Which has? Anyway, which way is that? I'm sure I forgot. Is it this way?
You're really...
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. But if you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. And
No, please! I just want to see the outside.
go on living.
Yes, I know you're a man of your...
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir. What are you trying to do?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thalind.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity... And... no answer.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging. Well, the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conry, and it looks like this Thalindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch of... It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, and why does Vedifalnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept... The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, time for something... We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole... There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Part simulation, part reasoning. But it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Rerir, are you there?
Oh. How do I get there? Oh. Where'd he go?
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent! Dane? What's wrong?
Oh.
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others. Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the... All right then, but make it quick.
Oh.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Ugh. What? So, switch real quick. Okay. actually. See, pressing up the button is actually hard. I can barely even see the string.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day.
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that Sir Deloge only strikes when he has an
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me,
Placement.
I'll take.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy.
Raptatir, what brings you here? Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. You're president of the Universitas Vice President Veet doesn't even try.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Of course, no job is without its gripes. And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but
You must be Rarir. Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
it's my brother, Vedofenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedofenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas
And also because you're slimy. Vedofenir,
You're slimy.
perhaps less so. But still.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion?
Dane, what are you planning?
Rescue Vedofenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need...
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the...
You've been planning this for...
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedofenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, my blade will force...
So, Vedofenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the vision, the extent of his majesty's madness is now all too... You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested.
A letter of pardon? For the chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone.
Oh, that's... The board has become
This
more
black
complicated.
fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. Another mystery.
Ugh. Why did I delete that?
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome. An enormous amount of power is then required. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the moon marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this, as well as making ourselves. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful, but as a moon marrow researcher, I desperately. If we really made it there one day, what would we find?
Am I gonna have to kill myself? I don't think so. I just did it because I wanted to. I kind of want to go back.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Thelindis,
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so... You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation...
what if he finds out that you pried into his secret?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't... But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it...
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see
A red moon?
That's right. Our moon.
I promise,
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become no matter how.
God damn it. Okay, bad idea. I'm gonna go back. Better if I just went back. What? Ugh. What? Oh my god.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should...
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hroptatyr and Rhindaughter will... My job is to enter the prison and stay...
Look after my brother. Draw your blade.
Just gonna take it. I'm just joking. God damn. Wrong puzzle. I must get both of these, aren't I? Do this one. How do you go up? Let me just... Wait, why do that?
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Found you. Hello. Surprised? Oh, wait.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise that the king...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my help. The court isn't...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is... I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future...
Forgive my curtness, Vedifulnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man. There are things the king does not want to see.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did...
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to...
I sense hatred in you. But also hope that this is not the end. There are many men of... Is that a dagger? Interesting. What?
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to...
Of course not.
We could be.
You mean your...
Yes. And I know there are... I can't abandon the one I love to save myself.
In matters of fate, answers are either... That is the cruelest...
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? In your... It turns out that we are not...
Vedifulnir just broke into the strangest...
Very well, then. My advice to you is as follows. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you... It is up to you whether you believe...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then...
If I were you...
The Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing you...
Whatever Vedifulnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the
Good chest. You'll be fighting something? I didn't take the stuff. Stupid. Just take the stuff.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
I think I should change to Llama.
Can't hide the truth. truth.
The universe. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanism, but if they were ever going to activate...
Help! Help! Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you! Save me! I can't...
That sounded like an explosion. What other means does the king... And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the university...
Go to my team real quick. I can't. Can't you hear that? I can't. God damn it. It's fine. I've been here. He's not my butt. No, I think he's. Where am I supposed to go? I don't even know. I think I went the wrong way. It wasn't that bad. Oh, just off. Just get. Oh.
No more noise. Get out the truth. It all falls into place. Let's teach your payoff. Let's teach your payoff. Yeah, the deception ends here. No more lies. Time to shine. It all adds up. It all falls into place. The mystery unravels.
Good.
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, it's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need... Ah! Stay back.
What's that?
Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No!
Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave.
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Just... No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Reverie, let her go. You will find someone better.
No, I won't do it. I have to save goodness, we...
Step forward and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our
Rarier. Rarier.
Splendus.
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rarier? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get... In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. His past is filled with sorrow. Everyone, I'm back.
Never! How are you holding up? She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone. But they did give us a clear... However, I would not consider Rarier to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate... Now, as for you, Missy, you were...
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will... Yehoda?
Yes, boss. Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curatorium abides by the very strict... In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. There's nothing I dislike more...
Thank you some tea.
Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't
Wait, how long have I been standing?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago. Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And
So you control everything in...
more or less.
Has anything like this?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess.
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything...
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do.
Meaning, you're not feeling late?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. I suggest everyone finds someplace even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway...
Don't I have the best?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out with frosting salons. Would you be amenable to that, boss?
Oh, Lama. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty run. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't, you have my word that I will get us... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
Sumeru? The desert place thing? Yeah, I'm not good with this. Geography stuff.
I wasn't expecting visitors.
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change?
What do you mean, loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too...
As a kid or something?
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up?
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepi?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately...
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords.
Pile of stones. Got it.
Sounds so different.
Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for...
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of...
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of... I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now, squeezed into these hovels. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get any...
Of course. My luck's improving all the time.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both. And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers... There's a handwritten note on the ground.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I assume I'm writing to you because I need some help. That's praise the gods. The well of the Eab, you told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of special ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got... The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell.
Officer, welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy...
This is the finest wine our village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a
I don't...
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in. She's a...
So... What?
Nowhere special. Just...
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters.
Get over here. Sign your... Never. You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
This is it for today's video, so bye guys.